although you know how to round off numbers, this is something which you would have learned and you might be pretty comfortable with. There are certain numbers which might lead to confusion. For example, if you have 13.756 and you want to round it off to 2 decimal place, so that would become like 13.76. Whereas if you have, let's say, 15.782 and you want to round it off to 2 decimal place, that would become like 13.78. So these are numbers where there are no confusion. So you would know that if the number that you want to terminate at, if that number is more than 5, you round it off to the next higher, the previous number, you round it off to the next higher number. If it is lesser than 5, you round it off to that same number, the previous number, you retain it as the same number. So for example, there might be certain numbers which could lead to a confusion. For instance, if you have let's say 4.65 and you want to round it off to 1 decimal place. Now 4.65 is equidistant to 4.6 also, it is equidistant to 4.7 also. Now when it is equidistant to 4.6 and 4.7, now when you're going to round it off, will you round it off to 4.6 or will you make it 4.7? Now here there are certain rules which are framed. So while rounding off, you can round off and report your answer in scientific notation. So you need to be following these rules while you're going to round off. So 4.65, let's say. So 4.65, if you want to round off, you will round it off to 4.6. So essentially the number which you are looking for, if it is an even number, then you will retain the number as such. Whereas if you have, let's say 4.35 and you want to round this off. So 4.35, you see, you want to round it off to 1 decimal place. 4.35 is equidistant to 4.3 also and 4.4 also. But here you will round it off to 4.4. That is because that 4.35, the number preceding 5 was 3 and it was an odd number. So if it's an odd number, the rule states you will have to increment it by 1 and you round it off to 4.4. Now, let's take some numbers over here. See, there are some interesting numbers which you can come across, and this could very well in your particularly in comparative exams, like particularly I could say JEE, where you have to report your answer as numericals, then you must know these rules for rounding off numbers. Right? This could be tested as a standalone question in the NEET paper also. So let's just take a few examples and see how we could go about rounding off, where there are certain intricate things you will have to pay attention to. So you might be thinking that, oh, rounding off, this is so easy. But rounding off need not be, of course, it is not something which is very tough and all that. Just that you will have to be little careful. You must know the rules, how to round off, where that even odd things are there, and when that rule applies and when you should not be applying that rule. So let's just take some 3 or 4 examples and things would become pretty much clear to you. Right? So just have a look at this. So let's say you have this number 13.82, yep, this number, and you want to round it off to 1 decimal place, let's say. So obviously 13.82 will be rounded off to 13.8. So 13.8 will be the rounded off number, to one decimal place of 13.82. Whereas if you have 13.65 and you want to round this off to one decimal place. So now you see that 13.65 lies between 13.6 and 13.7, and it is equidistant to both. So now whether you round it off to 13.6 or 13.7, you will apply the rule that when you're going to round it off to one decimal place, the number preceding 5 is an even number, so you retain it as such. You will not increment it by 1. And make this 13.6. Now look at this number. This is a pretty interesting number where you could potentially go wrong, right? So just have a look at this. Let's say you have 17.5452, and you want to round this off to 2 decimal places. So essentially you will think of it whether you will make it 17.54 or whether you are going to make it 17.55. No, you must not apply the rule that see the number preceding 5 over here, that is 4, right? So that's a even number, hence you increment it by 1 and make it 17.55. Well, that rule you need to be applying only when 17.5452. First you check whether it is equidistant to these two numbers or not. Of course, 17.5452 is not equidistant to both. It is definitely closer to 17.55. So when you are going to round it off, you will make it 17.55 because 17.5452. Note that 52, the last two numbers. So you see it is 52. 52 is definitely closer to the next 100. Right? So it is like you will round it off to 17.55. Whereas if you have, let's say, 17.335 and you want to round it off to 2 decimal places, here you will round this off to 17.34. You will apply the rule because 17.335 is equidistant to 17.33 and 17.34. So you can treat this like it is 50, right? So 50 is equidistant to 0 also, it is equidistant to 100 also. So whether you make it 17.33 or 17.34, that is when you would apply the rule that the number preceding 5 is an odd number, so you would increment it by 1. So I hope you pretty much got this idea of rounding off. You can think of various numbers, right, how to round off to different decimal places, and in case if you have any particular number in mind where you still think it is confusing, you could just post that in the comment section. I would be glad to respond to whatever number you might be having in mind, right? Bye.